And thank you for this opportunity to speak, despite being a little bit late. My name is Andrea Callan. I'm a resident here in Kingston. And I wanted to speak tonight in support of the resolution. I'm not going to say the formal title, unfortunately, but the resolution that is really meant to ensure that the county is reserving its own policing resources for really engaging in local law enforcement in the way that our county police and our county sheriff ought to be, in reserving immigration enforcement for the federal authorities in the way that federal immigration enforcement ought to be enforced. We live in a very diverse community, and amongst us we have many immigrant brothers and sisters who are very afraid in this current administration. Regardless of immigration status, we as a community ought to be sending a message to our immigrant brothers and sisters that they are safe here and that they are protected to the extent that we can protect our immigrant brothers and sisters here in Kingston. So I would just really like to be clear about the line between what the county sheriff and our local county law enforcement's responsibilities are versus what federal immigration enforcement officers' authorities are. And really traditionally the execution of immigration enforcement has always been a federal responsibility. What the federal government over many years has tried to do is muddy the criminal justice system with a civil immigration system. This creates all sorts of problems from a due process perspective, a constitutional perspective that I only have 30 seconds and cannot get into. So this increasing muddying between our local law enforcement agents trying to bring immigrants into a deportation machine that is only resulting from interaction with local law enforcement agents because of a speeding ticket or some other traffic violation is not the intention of really what we should be doing here on the local level. We should be reserving federal immigration enforcement for federal authorities and with federal funding so as not to take away from the limited local resources that we have here in the county. Thanks.